What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Moonshots. Awesome, let's jump straight into it. So on the show today, we're going to be discussing Dfyn, guys. It's a multi-chain DEX. It's got a very promising future. It's still incredibly low in terms of market cap. So if ever you wanted to do a 100x, if you haven't done one yet, this one has the likelihood of getting you there, guys. Potentially even a 1000x, but that's still a long way away. So let's dive into Dfyn, get a feel for who they are, what they are, and see if there's any value in the project at the end of the day. So it's a multi-chain DEX, guys. What does that mean? So cross-chain bridges are key to ecosystem growth. DEXs are the future, whether you want to believe it or not. Eventually exchanges will become obsolete and everything will work through a DEX. By preventing fragmentation of liquidity across chains, they improve efficiency and price discovery. That I meant fragmentation, sorry. So I'm really, I don't know, something about this project that really speaks to me. I've done some intensive research into this project and the team, and initially when it launched in March 2021, which was a couple of months back, you know, it went to an all-time high of $6.81. It's taken a bit of a nosedive. Then we did go into a bit of a bear cycle, but you know, I'm happy to say we are in a bull cycle at the moment. Bitcoin's about to go in price discovery mode, and you know what that means for alts like these. It's full on alt season, guys. Alt season's yeah, so we have to take advantage of it whilst it is yeah. So let's take advantage of Dfyn, guys. Let's move along and see what else we can find out about this project. Have a look at that volume. 12,488,000, liquidity 91,000. Okay, let's give you a broader spectrum of the multi-chain DEX and what they have to offer. Instant gasless transactions on the layer 2. I'm sure you're all cut full of layer 1, meaning tired, sick and tired of it. I am. Layer 2 is the future of NFTs, and especially when it comes to gas fees. The router advantage coming soon to a blockchain near you. Intelligent market making. Okay, so let's give you an idea of what instant gasless transactions on L2 mean. Dfyn AMMs are optimized for supporting ultra-fast gasless transactions atop multiple chains. The router advantage, Dfyn's AMMs nodes tap into the router's XCLP cross-chain liquidity protocol, thus plugging into a liquidity super mesh. And coming soon to a blockchain near you, launch initially on Polygon. Dfyn will soon expand to BSC, Heck, Avalanche, Polkadot, Algorand, and more. So they are expanding aggressively and very fast, guys. This has got a tiny market cap, $30 million US. I can't see why it shouldn't at least reach $100 million in the next two weeks to possibly a month, maybe even quicker, guys. If we are in this much anticipated super cycle, anything's possible in the cryptocurrency space, guys. Check it out. It's definitely worth a gamble. Gateway to layer 2. Dfyn's layer 2 textbook launchpad will allow creators to launch their tokens on multiple chains, initiate farming plays, investing with no-code tools, stake contracts on Dfyn, and undertake creativity design layer 2 IDO strategies in the absence of high ETH fees. Okay, looking good. If you want to have how it works, let's have a look at how it works before we go through the roadmap quick. So Dfyn is building a network of DEXs across multiple layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains. So as I said before, I'm going to say it again, DEXs are the future of cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is the future of finance. This will allow Dfyn to plug into multiple liquidity sources across chains, including the cross-chain liquidity ecosystem being developed by the router protocol. This is their roadmap. So far, since their initial launch, they've done incredibly well. Let's have a look at 2021. Briefly, let's go through Q2 and Q4. TVL reaches 250 million within 7 days of TGE. Launch of pre-staking and popular farms. TGE listing on Uniswap. Dfyn tokens to collateral on platforms. Dfyn node on OK Exchange. Single asset staking, impermanent loss hedging. It sounds very technical, guys. You have to go through it and absorb it in your own time. In terms of Q4, launch of the new UI with a dedicated dashboard for managing yield mining activities, more prediction markets for crypto and non-crypto categories, integration with router aggregator to enable smart order routing. It's very technical, very boring stuff, guys. In order for you to understand this, you need to go do your research, do your homework, get an idea of what Dfyn stands for, where they're going, what their plans are for the future, so that you can comprehend this in your own time. Get involved. I like that they're giving back to the community. That really resonates with me. So you can get involved. Bug bounty program supporting developers, identifying attack vectors and growing strong together. Research program funding research and development into cross-chain protocols and applications and partnership proposals. So they are constantly reaching out to their community. I love everything about this project, and I believe big things are on the way, guys. If you want a little bit more information on what's cracking within the Dfyn ecosystem, Dfyn to burn 160 million worth of Dfyn tokens. We love it, yet we burn it. Dfyn to burn that amount. We're excited to announce that Dfyn will hold its consecutive token burn this week, which they've already done. Introducing Dfyn Yield Farming Phase 7. This was launched October 22nd. It's a fascinating article. I'll just go through the bare minimum we have with you guys, but please research it in your own time so that you can get the same sort of feeling that I have when it comes to investing in a solid project with a good foundation, and it's not going to be a fly-by-night company or fly-by-night project. As the 6th phase of incentivized liquidity mining program on the Dfyn network draws to a close, we are excited to announce the 7th phase of yield farming initiated on the Dfyn network. So, please guys, it's a 4-minute read. There's so many articles they've published here on Medium. This is really a project that's not going anywhere anytime soon. As I said, it's incredibly undervalued, people, and I do believe it's got a very bright future ahead of it. In terms of layer 2 and scalability, that is definitely the future, and they have found a solution around it. If you want up-to-date information on day-to-day feedback, go onto their Twitter page, guys. They're constantly keeping the community up-to-date on what's happening, where the project's heading, and so forth, guys. There's still big things in the pipeline. I think it's still early days. It's pumping at the moment. It's up 35-40% on the day. I do think there's going to be a bit of a pullback. I can see this project or this run hitting about $1.25, $1.50 in the next 4 to 5 days. I might be wrong, but according to the chart, it's looking very strong. I see some huge upside potential for this coin. Before I end off this video, let's have a quick look at CoinMarketCap, see what's cracking there. So look at that, guys. It's had a hell of a run today. It broke trend about 3 hours ago, sitting on 45.42% on the day. Looking solid. Got a small circ supply of 38 million, max supply of 250. Current market cap, guys, sitting at 32 million and fully diluted 207 million. So guys, early days. Yeah, I love everything this project stands for. I believe it's got I think it's early days. So buy it, don't buy it. Just remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, never will be. I'm merely a crypto enthusiast that looks for projects that have solid track record and that are going to make us all money. That's the price, guys. That's the amount of what people on people's watch list at the moment. Looking good. Ranked number 782. That's all I have for you guys today. Have an awesome day, and I'll check in with you guys later. Thanks so much for listening, Cheers, bye-bye.